Hello, we're back, and I received my email with my results, and it did not pass because of a few errors. Now the cover, where we saw the red line going through the original picture, it said that make sure that the cover is at least an eighth of an or 3/8 of an inch higher around the edge, or higher than where the words were. In other words, it was going through the words, the red line. So we're going to fix that first. So I saved it as He Talks to Birds 3, and all I'm going to do is delete the back picture, and I'm going to upload the illustrator sent me a new picture last night. I'm going to upload a new picture where he resized the words. And test it out. Then I'm going to put the position so that it's behind everything. Move backwards. Okay. And I'm also going to change the wording so that it is a little higher and more centered this time now that I'm redoing it. Okay, so now we're ready to download, and we want to download it in the PDF high quality. To correct the other errors that we received in the email, I think when we converted it to PDF, I did not specify that it had to stay the same size, because I realized the book size is over by a quarter or an eighth of an inch and a quarter of an inch. In layout, under page setup, it does say that it's 7.13, which it just rounded up, but that's 7.125 by the height of 10.25. And I like to say custom size, but it's there. So even if I do 7.125 by 10.25 and save it to the whole document and OK, and you just ignore the margin error. So when I look at each page, it shows correct. So I'm going to try and save it as a PDF again and try to upload it. If not, I may have to print it as a PDF to keep it in the right format. So if I save as this whole document, PDF. Okay, He Talks to Birds, final, today's date, complete, upload, save. And let's test the size. Close that out. Okay, continue setup. I was really surprised that we had I was really surprised that I received the email last night. Save and continue, because that was pretty quick. That was exciting. So we've already had our so it's premium color paper, 7 by 10, bleed, glossy. Now we upload our new manuscript that we just completed. He Talks to Birds, complete upload, open. and upload a new cover. And launch previewer. Okay, so we have our results, and it still says that we have some errors to fix. One error that it did not pick up was the fact that my ISBN is over some of my words of my story, my back page, but the rest fits perfectly. So what I'm going to do is redo the back page in Canva. I'm going to call this number 4 because this is the 4th attempt. And I noticed that the illustrator sent me an illustration where there's a lot of space up here. So I like this where I put it's time to retell our stories, and I think I'm going to put a text box at the top of this, and maybe pick something cool to insert. Time to tell our story. Period. And this, it decreased the font size so that it fits at the top. I'll keep decreasing it till it fits properly, and change this to white to see if it looks better. Now I can take this out here at the bottom so that there's plenty of space for the ISBN number. Our stories and our history is lost, and no one's going to tell our stories. We are the only ones that are going to tell our stories. So I want my grandchildren and my children to know how we contributed to the world. On this, let's do a little bit of shadow. I see he's got shadow, so let's see if I do a little shadow behind this. Look at it. I can even move this if I wanted to. Give it a cool effect. Look at it smaller. All right, so now I can re-download this. It's number 4. I'm going to download it as a high quality PDF. I like it. All right, now we go back to Previewer. And it still says that I have issues with embedded fonts, but they did not send anything with the embedded fonts. They wanted me to fix the way that it's printed the last time. On the last video, you'll notice, and I did notice it as well, that the bleed was not all the way to the edge. So I'm not sure if that was something that was downloaded in PDF, and then PDF wanted to fix it on its own. And I will download, well, I won't download a PDF. I'm going to exit this previewer and upload a new cover. Number 4. And then launch previewer once again. Okay, so now we have our final version, and let's take a look. I don't see any errors on the cover. Everything is within the red line, and all the pages look fine. Download another PDF proof. And I really don't see any difference between last night's proof and today. It seems that they're in the lines, except for in that one print previewer. So it looks good. So I will approve this. And hope that there are no other errors, but if there are, we just fix them. Save and continue. And nothing has changed as far as what we are doing as far as the pricing. So we don't have to redo any of this. It's in the extended market. And publish our book. All right, so now we wait another 72 hours. This also, I wanted to tell you that we will be working on publishing a book as a Kindle ebook. That's a little longer of a process, but I will be doing videos on that as well. You also want to do it on Kindle. And if you do it on, you can get up to 70% more royalties on the Kindle ebook sales if we enroll in KDP Select to earn a share of the KDP Select Global Fund. I did not do this on my previous books, and I noticed that the royalties are a whole lot less. So I will redo all of my books to enroll in the KDP Select. I did do some research, and people are making a lot more money when they do the KDP Select. So I'm going to close this for now. We're not going to start our ebook, and I'll show you that some of my books I do have the ebook, which are 2 versions. So we have the Kindle version live and the paperback version. So right now these are not my Kindle ebooks are not on the exclusive KDP market, but I will be changing that soon. So we will check back in a few hours to see if they're really moving that fast, or if we have to wait for the entire 72 hours. Thank you again for watching. I hope this helps, and I hope you do subscribe.